sadly the last update of Black Clover Mobile, but also it's time to flex, guys. On the other hand, they gave us tons of rewards and everything that we want for the game. We have 56 days, almost like 2 months to do whatever we want in the game, because we got everything we need to upgrade and level up our account, our characters, and every single one of them. So it's time to flex. If you just log into the game, they are giving us all 4 Wizard Kings, Jester and Conrad if you missed them before, and also Edward and Princia as well. So each day they're gonna give you 1 dupe of them with their skill pages to max them out, and that's great. They will go to your mailbox over here and you can receive them. And as you can see, there are like tons of other rewards over here, like the rare, super rare ones for accessory upgrade and, you know, changing the substats of accessories, and also for the gears and, you know, daily free packs, everything. Like so much stuff over here, especially this one, the gear refining stone. This is used for the 5th substat that you unlock after transcending all of your gears, like each gear, and then the 5th stat opens up. You can use this one. Well, you have like 3 shots to change the 5th substat, and then after that you have to reset that, and uses 3 of these gear refining stones, which is again rare, but they're giving you 1,000, so it's just easy for you to do whatever you want. And the 1.5-year anniversary, well, they should have given us this before, but anyway, you have everything you need now. And this one as well that you can use in shop. I'll talk about the shop later on. There's one important thing over here, is this one. Don't receive this yet because there's a cap to your Yules. So 1 billion, I guess, is the cap. And obviously if you receive this, then you can't receive anything else. You have to spend the Yule to be like lower than 1 billion. I think this is a bug or something, or I don't know exactly. I just heard from others. So make sure you spend the Yules and then get this, or even if you get this, obviously you spend the Yule by leveling up all your characters, their gears, everything, and then also the 5th substat. It takes like 500,000 of the Yules for every reset and refresh to change the 5th substat, and that's how you can use all your Yules. And obviously over here you can click receive them, and then you'll get the new Wizard Kings, Edward, and also Princia over here, and Jester and Conrad as well, their skill page and their character itself. So before we jump into the new characters, I'm gonna talk about the shop over here. Make sure you go to the shop because everything is way cheaper now. If you need anything, obviously it's easier now to get whatever you want with these items over here, mage pieces, the SSR pieces and everything. Check them out. And then they also added the skill page, so you can also get stuff over here like the skill pages if you want. Everything is cheaper now, obviously. And here, this is the Clover Exchange Center. Again, they are giving you 10 of these coins, and then you can use to get this one if you want to, like mage selection ticket for any kind of mage you want. So now, as I said, it's time to kind of flex because you can get whatever you want to just, you know, use it in these last 2 months, so that you can just enjoy, you know, the last 2 months of the game. And also, good thing here, there's a limited summoning. Finally, you can have any character that you want. You can get any character that you want from here. As you can see, all the limited characters are available over here, and you can obviously choose 2 every day to, you know, increase the chances of getting them. Obviously go for Lumiere if you want to. I mean, do whatever you want. Obviously, it's just like it's free for everyone, but go for Lumiere if you want to. It's not necessary anymore as we have Licht and Princia, 2 main DPS, but still it's fun to have Lumiere, the first Wizard King. Why not? If you hadn't have the chance to get Lumiere till now, the last 2 months, just go crazy on him. And then other than Lumiere, Kaiser is also a great defender, supporter. You know, you can put Kaiser in lots of teams, so this will be a good choice as well. And again, Black Divider Asta, perfect attacker if you can get his skill page, which you can obviously over here. and then you'll be unstoppable. He just attacks back to back and then kills the whole team one by one. And then this Fugo, max dupe of him would be annoying, super annoying. You've seen in the last video, he heals, he does AoE, everything. This Black Asa is also a universal good one. This Noel. Yeah, so those are the characters. Obviously go for whoever you want and just enjoy the last 2 months of the game with all of the characters, max them out. I will probably do that, and hopefully that will be like the last video of my Black Clover Mobile, showing the characters that I got, like my box with max duping and everything of like my characters. So just to have that on my channel, you know, like a memory or something, it's nice, because obviously it has a special place in my heart. Now let's talk about the new characters. The debuffer Edward. So passive, he uses freeze, so it's good, kind of like stunning the enemy, but it's a different thing. So the good thing about this is the special skill. Based on the instances of freeze, you inflict increased damage taken. So this is good when you're attacking a crowd, obviously not a single target enemy. So if you are lucky to freeze all 4 of them, you get 75% increase damage taken on them, which is insane. And then you can freeze them over here with the second skill on one enemy, and also you have a chance to inflict freeze on other enemies as well. Reduces speed, I think here, yeah, reduces mobility as well. You're a debuffer, obviously. First skill is just trash. And then passive, freeze status ailment on enemies afflicted with, grants self reduced skill number to cooldown, so by 2. So you can do the second skill, it's 5 turns. It's 5 turns, wow, I thought it's just 3. But then it's faster to freeze the enemies, obviously. And then when you max dupe them, this is interesting actually. Upon trying to inflict a freeze status on an enemy, inflicts a reduced stun immunity duration by 1 turn. So like against Jester or anyone who is immune to stun, you are going to reduce that turn by 1. So yeah, could be useful. And you are you're immune to freeze. I don't think, other than Edward, no one else freezes. So yeah, I don't think this is quite useful, only against Edward. And yeah, that's it. And then the skill page, so you get an extra turn, which is great, perfect for this character, a debuffer, so this is good. And then upon using a skill, if designated enemy is afflicted with a freeze status element, there's a 10% chance to inflict remove 1 buff. Nothing crazy, but this extra turn could be useful. Now let's jump to Princia, the funny bunny. Alright, so first of all, the skill page, this is the extra one, grants all allies a defense penetration level 2 buff. This is great because she's an attacker, obviously, and if Legion Knight is present on self, grants a 10% increased mobility buff upon using a skill. Okay, that's good. Let's see what's Legion Knight and what does this character do. And the passive, let's start with this one. If HP is below 30%, grants immortality for 2 turns. Oh, okay, this is new. It's usually 1, right? So she has 2 turns immortality. Nice. At the start of a battle, if there is only 1 power attribute attacker, so only her, on the ally side, grants of Legion Knight 30% of attack as HP recovery upon attacking. That's super good. So you attack and you heal. Best combo, why not? Alright, so this is really good. And you only need 1 power attacker. I don't think that would be a problem because we don't have any great red attackers. I mean, the red Asta is a defender, so yeah, that's great. And enhanced passive, increased speed level 4 buff at the start, and then all attack level 1 buff to all allies. 25% increased mobility. Nice. If Legion Knight is present, it's like the anti-magic of Black Asta, the red defender one. 20% increased damage dealt. And if a designated enemy's mobility is equal to or higher than 30%, attacks after granting self a 30% increased damage dealt buff. This is great. So the more mobility and the faster the enemy has to attack you, you will deal more damage. It's like an enemy is rushing towards you and then you just knock them down. That's great. And SP 1 buff to the ally with the lowest SP. Second skill is also the same. All enemies increase damage, everyone SP buff. Wow. And last skill, again the same, 100%. So you can have this 80 to 40% and then 100% on top. And attacks after inflicting barrier removal, great, I'll take that. And an extra turn upon defeating an enemy. Wow, I want to play as soon as possible with her. I want to build her up and play as soon as possible. What's the combined skill? Protection for herself and the partner may 50% increase. Oof. She's great. Like, just reading the skills, she looks freaking good. Off the top of my head, I guess the same team that we use for Licht could be useful for Princia as well. So instead of Licht, you're gonna use Princia, or even instead of Lumiere, you can use Princia, just as off the top of my head. But yeah, as always, I will upgrade her as soon as possible, and then we'll see what teams can be used perfectly with her, in sync with her, and then we'll just have our fun with the game. And then yeah, go on with other characters, summoning, go crazy on everything, max dupe everyone, you know, level up everyone, their gears and everything if you want to. I mean, the game is shutting down in 2 months, but you can still enjoy the game in these last 2 months because you get all the characters, you know, just have them for fun, why not? And yeah, that's it for now. I'll make different videos later on. I also have a new game, like trying to play it and see how it is, and then I'll make videos about that as well. So till next time and till the next new game, have fun with this one and stay tuned.